um, just to refresh, in the previous module in uh, DevOps and IAC, in that we introduced the tools, practices, and the benefits of infrastructure as code and its impact on DevOps culture. So, out of all of the IAC tools, that infrastructure as code tools that have been mentioned, so one that is particularly powerful when it is look at the tool in perspective with respect to cloud is Terraform. Obviously, Terraform. So which is part of the Hershey group, Hershey Corp tool suite. So that's what from there so whatever that you see on the screen, so most of the information that I gathered from their documentation, Hershey Corp documentation, they have a nice documentation. So now the question arises, what is Terraform? Terraform is an infrastructure as code IAC tool that lets you one build, two change, and three version cloud and also on-premise resources safely and efficiently. So as I was repeating like a broken tape record for almost 10 to 15 times in this module itself. So Terraform is widely used for cloud, but it doesn't mean it's not useful for on-premise resources. It can be used for the on-premise resources also, but it is mainly it's made for cloud, but it can be used for the on-premise resources also. So but what are the activities that you do using Terraform? It lets you build, change, and version cloud and on-premise resources safely and efficiently. So HashiCorp Terraform is an infrastructure code infrastructure as code that IAC tool that basically lets you define both cloud and on-premise resources in human readable configuration files. So here you will have a Terraform configuration file that's basically human readable format only. So that we are going to look into that file in our forthcoming slides. So there you are going to mention about how you want to provision your server in cloud or else in on-premise. So basically this human readable configuration files, there using that you can version, you can reuse, and you can share. So that's the benefit of these configuration files. You can use then use a consistent workflow to provision and manage all of your infrastructure through its life cycle. And Terraform can manage low level components like compute, storage, and networking resources also, as well as a high level components like DNS entries, that's domain naming system entries, and SaaS features, software as a service features. So now let's look into the flow of a Terraform. How does Terraform work? So Terraform creates and manages resources on cloud platform. You can see on the window the animation. Terraform creates and manages resources on cloud platform and other services through the application programming interface, that's called API in short. So that's what. So basically Terraform creates and manages resources. Basically a resource can be a instance or VM or could be anything. So that resources you can create or you can also manage on cloud platforms, particularly cloud platforms and other services. You can have other services also, but particularly on cloud platform through the API. Through API. So here you will have a Terraform, then you will have a configuration file, then through API it will connect to the cloud of cloud platform. Then you can either create a new virtual machine, new instance, or you can manage that. You can do changes, you can stop it, you can restart it, you can do a lot of activities with one configuration file, and that configuration file can be shared, reused, and yeah, shared, reused, and you can do modifications and you can version it also. Um, so uh, providers enable Terraform to work with virtually any platform or service with an accessible API.